Virgil doesn't really defend. He just stares at the player, and the player gets dazed by his beauty. But whenever he plays Giroud, because Giroud's also handsome, he cooks him. You get me? So now Benzema is gonna be there like, my guy, what's up? What's going on, Virgil? So we'll see.
Oh, snap.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Fora Football Show. It's me, your boy Tavang, and I'm here with
Super Saint Hazel.
For this video, we're going to be talking about the Champions League final.
Hala Madrid.
Real Madrid versus Liverpool, fam.
Guinness just approved it like a couple of weeks ago that this is the greatest tournament ever.
Yo. It's a
Really?
big game, fam. It's a big game.
Who are you backing?
Madrid, fam. What?
This is like a repetition of what happened in the 2019-20 season.
the Salah
The-
game, Dolores Carrias.
No, it's not a repetition of that. Please,
Hey.
no. Holy fire.
They'll deny it because they want to be modest when I talk to them, the Madrid fans, but like that, they're the favorites. So I like the fact that you're underdogs and
Liverpool underdogs.
yeah, going into this fixture, bro.
Nah, fam. Yeah, dude. Just like discussing about their general form in the Champions League, Madrid has had a crazy come up. Their road to the final is probably the best I've seen, or in my recent memory, coming up to a final.
Liverpool had a tougher group stage, but the knockout for Madrid was
Hey, but
tougher
listen.
and it more intense
Listen. My point is, you guys had a tough group stage, but you did you lose a game?
Right.
Exactly.
No, bro.
That's why I'm saying-
Madrid had the toughest route in all history of toughest routes to the final,
No.
and they made it. They didn't get knocked out.
No, being favourite is not a bad thing.
The world was disrespectful to Madrid, to be honest. Like, people didn't think would make it here. Then now I had my doubts, especially like we played PSG first, then Chelsea. That PSG game, hey, especially the first leg, hey, I gave up hope, man. But then these guys showed me, hooray, we are the top dogs, we are football royalty, we can do this. So I want
These guys, like,
You guys
I
know.
mean, come on, but like, Madrid are the favorites. You can vote. We will create that voting panel for y'all to vote, and then
Tell us what the
who
favourites.
are the
Madrid or
favorites.
Liverpool?
So we chopped PSG, we chopped Chelsea, we chopped City. We can still do it again.
You see, once Ancelotti raises that eyebrow,
We don't choke.
The hand, and he does this. And he does this.
Like, bruh.
Finished. Game over. Sweep.
Send that meme to this.
you know what the Rock is cooking.
Remember the season where when we won the Champions League?
And City won the league.
Yes, and City won the league.
Yeah.
And they were like a point ahead of us.
Yeah. And
Yes.
It's still the same situation. Right
Yes,
now,
yes. And that season we started with Norwich. Salah scored. This
And we
season we
still
started
started
with
with
Norwich.
Norwich,
Salah
Salah.
scored. We ended with Wolves that season. Mane scored.
And
we
that's
ended
the
this
same.
season with We
Okay.
ended this season with Wolves.
Okay.
He
There's
scored.
nothing new under the sun.
There's
so
nothing
they
under
say.
the sun.
What Salah said, it might jinx us with that. Like, actually, we wanted Madrid, and Robertson said, let's go for number 7. So, like, we need to keep our heads calm, like,
Yeah.
enter this game cautious. I mean,
Yeah.
this is Real Madrid, like, a lot of history. Like, although, like,
yeah.
Liverpool also has the history. I don't know what history Hazard has in the UEFA. First of all, he has no UEFA.
He will now.
And Salah, he's all hyped up.
He's
you
all
know.
hyped up.
Yeah, he
He
was
wants
saying all
his
this kind of
revenge.
shit on
Yeah,
social
he-
media. Like we didn't
That
play
kind of
last
like-
season and we didn't whip them. But
No, last
anyway,
season we had a situation. Last
What
season
was
we
it?
had a situation. You know. We
The
had
crisis.
an injury. We had an injury crisis last season, so we can't. Last season doesn't even count. It doesn't even count. So,
so
this
you all
season,
just want us in the finals.
we
Hell.
want. Yes, we need our revenge. We need. It's only so bad that I think Ramos is not there
Yeah.
anymore. But I would have wanted him
to be there.
to be there.
I feel like Diaz should stay on the bench because that man is going to make the defender that's marking him twerk. The defender's going to be working because that man is there's too much.
Yeah, he's too much.
There's too much that thing, you know what I mean?
Mm.
That thing, like
I feel like Luis Diaz is more dangerous when he gets off the bench, not when he
Mhm,
starts.
mhm.
Yes, I want him to. Yeah, I want him to get on the pitch on like the second half or something. Definitely he's going to score.
No, yeah, for sure. So it's like looking at how the two teams play tactically. Madrid is a great counter team.
Yeah.
And the way Liverpool love to press and leave the full backs exposed.
Exactly.
But like one thing that you guys have to sort out. Robertson said one game that made him have sleepless nights was when he played Eden Hazard. He said it. Google that.
Where is the evidence, dog?
It's on Google, bro.
Guys, post the screenshots in the comments
It's
section
on
because
Google,
I clearly don't
Robertson
know,
said he had
bruh.
sleepless nights after he played Eden Hazard.
City had a right back that was on Vinicius' case. Chelsea had Reece James, but then the thing with Vini, if you blink once, he's gone.
Vinicius is
Vinicius is
chow.
going to chow.
He's going
Trent.
to chow, bro.
We're going to actually like examine and criticize TAA and see what he actually brings to the table
facts.
defensively. Because how Vinicius moves,
That
it's
moves different, bro.
you can't just like Trent usually just stares at the player. You can't stare at someone like Vinicius. You need to work.
You need to work, yeah.
So like it's gonna be bad for him.
Both teams have enough firepower to score, TBH. But what I'm scared of, Kehore, like sometimes Militao is a bit shaky, so he needs to watch himself, especially with Luis Diaz on the loose.
I'm scared for our lineup at the back. I don't really like Militao and Rayson. So
I hear that, yeah.
if Diaz, Firmino comes on as well, Mane, Salah are on,
Jota.
Jota.
They can just confuse that nigga there, no facts.
I feel like Liverpool pose a better threat, but with Madrid, you can never write them off.
You can never write them
You can
off.
never write them
Even
off.
when there's like a few minutes left,
Hey,
you can never
you
write
can
them
never write
off.
them off, 'cause-
I think that is what we learned, more especially against the game, Manchester City.
Yeah,
The game
yeah,
with
yeah.
Manchester City. That was set for Manchester City.
Yeah, exactly. Because Georgina Rodriguez, Ronaldo's son, at the 85th minute, he told Ronaldo, "Let's go and sleep," and Ronaldo was like, "Chill."
It's gonna be a midfield battle, bro. It's the legendary trio of Kroos, Modric, and Casemiro. But that's been switched up more recently. They started playing-
Camavinga.
What at this whole time, these three games, PSG, Chelsea, and City, all the 6 games, Camavinga was the game changer for us.
Camavinga coming through the ranks, dog, and I love that nigga.
Yeah.
So, but on the other end, it's Thiago, bro. Thiago is in hot form right now. Do you see that assist to Mane? The back heel
Yeah.
actually was smooth.
I feel like Benzema needs to get injured or something.
Karim. We didn't even talk about
We didn't even
Karim.
talk about Karim. We didn't even talk about Karim.
And he's 2 goals away from equaling Ronaldo's
Ronaldo's record.
So, hey.
Oh, he's going to want to make a statement.
Yeah, he's gonna
No,
make
he
a
will make a
statement.
statement.
That's the only game he can make a statement. So it's gonna be tough.
No, okay, fine. He can still make a statement, score maybe a hat trick, but
And you guys score six,
yeah. You see, that's my point.
Yes,
That man
Don
is a
Benz.
different beast.
Oh man, he's
Yes.
definitely getting a goal in this game. That's somebody who Liverpool should be afraid of.
Fact.
Because if he's given a chance,
Yeah.
that man, the thing is, he doesn't even get given. It comes out of nowhere with him.
Yeah, like what? There's some goals he scored against Chelsea. I'm like, this guy. And then where did you come from?
Remember Madrid, there's no chance to lose and then make a comeback because it all ends on that day. One night, moment of glory, and that's that. No comebacks unless you guys fight for an extra time. But like VVD, you got VVD, bruh.
Bro.
But I feel like also Virgil, apart from TAA, Virgil's gonna get tested as well. Because Virgil, I saw some meme that said Virgil doesn't really defend, he just stares at the player, you know. And the player gets dazed by his beauty. But whenever he plays Giroud, because Giroud's also handsome, he cooks him, you get me. So now Benzema is gonna be there like, my guy, what's up? What's going on, Virgil? So we'll see.
Oh, snap.
Wait, fourth, because he's on to it at AC Milan. So
Ancelotti, bruh.
yeah, man.
Ancelotti.
To top it off, he's the first coach to win all leagues in the top 5. Won the League One, Bundesliga, Premier League, EPL, La Liga. So I mean, shout out to the boy.
I won't see Klopp losing twice against Real Madrid, losing thrice in a row against Real Madrid. I mean, this is Klopp we're talking about.
I know.
This is Klopp.
I respect him, but it's also Ancelotti. He has won the Champions League in the top 5 leagues in Europe, so he's also a big guy.
So you think that Klopp is gonna lose against Real
No, I'm
Madrid?
not saying that. I'm just saying what any team can win, but both teams and both fans should respect each other.
If you are listening, if you are tuning right now, log into bet, invest all your money on me. It's on me, bro. I'll pay it back, dog. But I won't even have to pay it back because we are taking it. It's coming home, bro.
People to bet on Liverpool.
It's coming home. This is for England, like the Euros. Like it's kind of the most successful club in England.